Welcome to video 5.3a, congruent angles from parallel lines. All right, so in lesson 5.2, we started with alternate interior angles being congruent and then got parallel lines. In this lesson, we're going to have the converse of the theorem. We're going to start with parallel lines and then get angles to be congruent, etc. So here's a little activity. We got lines P and Q that are parallel, and if P and Q are parallel, label all angles in terms of x, and we'll start x with up there. Okay, so vertical angles congruent, and then we know that if two lines or if two angles form a straight line, they're supplementary. So this would be 180 minus x. This would be 180 minus x as well. Use a different marker. And then I'm not going to prove it, but there is a proof that if we got two parallel lines cut by a transversal, then the alternate interior angles are congruent. So this angle would be the same as that angle. And then once I establish that, then I can say I've got vertical angles here, and I've got the, I could also do the alternate interior angles here. All right. So what you should notice is you'll always have angles that are either congruent or supplementary. So all angles are either congruent or supplementary. And I like to say whenever you got two parallel lines cut by a transversal, you always get 8 angles. 4 of them are small, 4 of them are large. 1, 2, 3, 4 small, 1, 2, 3, 4 large. Okay, so that's just an easy way to remember. All right, then we've got 7 theorems in this lesson. And again, most of them are just the converse of theorems we had before. All right, so I'll just quickly go over them. If two lines are parallel and cut by a transversal, then the alternate interior angles are congruent. Also, the alternate exterior angles are congruent. So alternate interior would be like this. Alternate exterior would be like that. Also, the corresponding angles would be congruent. An example would be that angle with that angle. Then, same side interior, supplementary. Again, S, same, S, supplementary. So same side interior, supplementary. For example, those two. Same side exterior, supplementary. Again, the S with the S. Same side exterior, this one and this one, supplementary. All right, so those are the 5 standard ones. Then we've got these last 2 over here, and I've got a little picture. So if a line is perpendicular to one of 2 parallel lines, so for example, A and B are parallel, and let's say line T is perpendicular to line A, then we can conclude that line A is also perpendicular to line B. Okay, and then the final one, if 2 lines are parallel to a third line, then all 3 lines are parallel to each other. So for example, let's say that lines B and C are parallel to each other, and they're also parallel to A. Well, I could say A is parallel to B, B is parallel to C, A is parallel to C. So I just basically have that transitivity of parallel. Okay, so there you have it, some basic theorems, and then we'll do some more proofs in the next videos.